Hello students and welcome to the concept booster classes of English. Now in the last session we have studied about the types of determiners, and now in this session I am going to tell you about the kinds of sentences. Now before moving forward, I would like to tell you that what do you mean by a sentence? Students, sentence is a group of words which is having a proper meaning. Means you can call it a perfect sentence when we are having a group of words, but it is having with a proper meaning should be there along with that. Okay. Now students, second thing about the sentences is that it should start with the capital alphabet and end with the punctuation mark. And punctuation mark, it may be there in the form of full stop or question mark, or it may be there in the form of the exclamatory mark. Okay. Now let's move on to the kinds of the sentences. Students, sentences are divided into 5 types. First one is the declarative or assertive sentences. Second is interrogative. Third is imperative. Fourth is exclamatory, and the last is optative sentences. First we will start with the declarative or assertive sentences. Now student, declarative and assertive, they are again divided into 2 categories. First one is the affirmative sentences and second one is the negative sentences. Okay. What do you mean by affirmative and negative? Means sentences which gives a positive meaning, means which are there in the positive form, they come into the category of the affirmative, and the negative means the sentences which shows the negative meaning, means not is there, then it is known as a negative sentences. Now declarative or assertive sentences, they expresses about any of the happenings or actions or about the facts. Okay. What are the declarative sentences? They tell us about any of the happenings, actions and facts, and they may be in the form of the affirmative or in the form of the negative. Like I can say that Sita is writing a letter. It is a affirmative sentence because it is giving a positive statement. Okay. If I say that it is not raining, so it's a fact, and at the same time it gives a negative meaning, so it's a negative sentence. Okay. Second one is the interrogative sentences, and we can make the interrogative sentences by 3 forms. First one is by using the words of the WH family, and you know what do you mean by WH family? Means all the words like what, when, who, whom, where, which and how. How, though it's starting with H, but even then it comes into the WH family. So all these words which come into a WH family, we can make the question out of these. Secondly, we can make the question by using the helping verbs, and students, you know that total 13 helping verbs are there. They are is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, have, had, will and shall. Okay. Now instead of these helping verbs, we are having modal verbs are there. Okay. We can make the questions from the modal verbs, and the word which comes into the category of the modal verbs are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may and might. Okay. Now students, you have to look that when we are going to frame a question by using the WH family, means we are making the question with what, when, where, who, whom, how. Your answer should be there in a group of the words. Certain group of the words are required to give answer to the WH question. Means suppose I am asking you that what are you doing? It should be there in the group of the word that I am watching TV. Where are you going? I am going to the market. Okay. So you have to answer your question in a group of the word. For that WH family is required. Now for replying the answer to the helping verb and the modal verbs, simply saying yes or no is enough. Means there is no need of using the group of words. Suppose I am asking you कि are you having a mobile? Simply you can say yes. Have you completed your work? You can say no is enough. There is no need of replying the answer in a group of words. So is it clear? While replying the answer to the WH family, your answer should be there in the group of the words, and in the helping verbs or the modal verb, simply yes or no is enough. Okay, do you have a pen? You can say yes or no. That is quite enough for making the other person to understand the answer. Okay, now the next one is the imperative sentences, and imperative sentences are those sentences which include any order, request, command, suggestion, advice or proposal. Means you have to put in mind these 6 abbreviations. Imperative sentences, this is O for order. R means it shows any request. C is for the command, and S is for the suggestion. Then A is for the advice, and last is the P. P is for the proposal. And the main important thing about the imperative sentences is that in this the subject is hidden. Means simply the statement is there. There is no need of using the subject over here. Subject is hidden. Like your mother says to you, shut the door or switch off the fans. It means that the subject is not here. Simply that instruction is there. Shut the door. It is the command is there or order is there. So you can write down that shut the door. What type of sentence it is? It is an imperative sentence. Now imperative sentences, they may be there in the negative form or the positive form. Suppose I am saying that don't pluck the flowers. Okay. Now what kind of a sentence it is? It is an imperative sentence and it is showing an order. And if your brother is saying to you that please bring a glass of water for me, okay, please is there, it means that it is a request. Okay. So the sentences which shows order, request, command, suggestion, advice or proposal is there. Proposal means let's go for a picnic. It's a proposal. So these sentences come into the category of the imperative, and there is no subject, means subject is there in the hidden form. Okay. Now the next one is the exclamatory sentences, and exclamatory sentences are those sentences which express any wonder, surprise, joy, sorrow, okay, then sadness may be there, or regret or guilt may be there. Means surprise, you may be surprised in the form of the joy or in the form of the sorrow also. Like if I say that what a beautiful flower it is. So what kind of a sentence? It is showing joy. So what a beautiful flower, and at the end you have to keep in mind that you have to put an exclamatory sentence, exclamatory mark over there. So this kind of a sentence is an exclamatory sentence. Now you can take it in a negative form, means you can take the sentence of the sorrow also. Alas, my son failed in the exam. Okay, now this what kind of a sentence? It is an exclamatory sentence, but it is showing the sorrow, and you have to put in mind that at the end of the sentence exclamatory mark should be there. And at last is the optative sentences. And what are optative? Optative sentences which express any wish or blessing is there, or any bade is there. Bade means when you are saying goodbye to someone. And in these sentences which come into this category are like I am saying that may you live long, and after that exclamatory mark is there. है ना. Now you don't get confused कि what are the imperative, what are the exclamatory and what are the optative, because in the exclamatory this intonation is there. Wow, what, hooray, alas. All these intonations are there, while in the optative sentences simply your sentence is there and then it will end with the help of the exclamatory mark. Now suppose I am saying that wish you a happy birthday or happy birthday to you. It means it is a wish. So we can take this into the category of the optative sentences. And last we can say that your mother is saying good night or goodbye. Okay, again this sentence come into the category of the optative sentences. So students, these are the kind of the sentences, and you have to keep it in mind that while looking at the declarative assertive, they may be there in the form of the positive and the negative statement. Second, interrogative, at the end of the sentence don't forget to put the question mark is must. Okay. WH family, simply a group of the word is required to answer the question, and helping verb and modal verb you can say in answer in the form of the yes and no only. For the imperative sentences, they may be order, request, command, suggestion, advice or proposal, and subject is hidden in this sentence. Simply the order is there. Move in a single line, shut the door, switch off the fans. Okay. Exclamatory sentence which shows expression of the wonder, surprise, joy, sorrow or regret, and exclamatory mark is must at the end of the sentence. And the last is optative sentences which express any wish, blessing or bid is there. Means when you are saying goodbye to any of the person, these include the optative sentences. So student, this is all about the kinds of the sentences, and I would like to share with you that please, if you like my channel, please subscribe it, share it and comment it. Thank you and have a nice day.